Don't nod.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
Jesus, you want to let her speak? Interrupting isn't really helping, is it?
My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
You just said your mom had a gun. So you defended yourself with a knife while the other person had a gun on you? That doesn't seem to connect. I'm not surprised Eddie didn't see the plot hole. Donald doesn't really make logical characters. Video game reminding the player what game they're playing. Why do they do that? I'm pretty sure we know what game we're playing. Donut and their typical horrible choice of songs. Donut, you guys need to stop choosing songs that put me to sleep. Life is Strange, Before the Storm, and oh my god, don't even get me started on Life is Strange 2.
Everything's fine. Haven't practiced since high school. I'm probably super rusty.
If you haven't practiced since high school, why is it still out in your room? By the looks of your room, you're clearly a clean person. Your high school prom was 3 years ago, so that must have been there for the past 3 years.
Oh, right. I stashed them down.
Now you see, the sin here is that she placed her keys in a box and stored it under her bed. I mean, she has a desk right across her bed.
So that's where you've been hiding.
You know, you sound like you haven't seen the goblin in a long time, but you place your keys in here. I'm sure you leave your place to go to work. That means you store your keys in that box and you saw that goblin there as well. That's not going to be placed in the box on its own.
All right. I think I'm ready to go now.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
Allison, no one emails one another, especially in 2015. People text each other. And yes, John, I do read everything when I'm sending videos.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Well, she did warn you she was gonna be awkward. Remember when you read that letter? But never mind her. At least she tried to say something. You just stood there like a plank making her feel awkward.
Creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
It would be nice if you could stop being such a bitch about it. They put him to sleep so the bear won't attack anyone in sight. That poor little guy is strong enough to lift 1,000 pounds. Imagine what they could do to a human being.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
Well, to be honest with you, he was ordered by the court to put you in juvie. Also, Tyler, it was your decision to blame the murder of your mother on you. How does it look for a 10-year-old killing her mother? Yes, I know, it was for self-defense, but you're still insanely lucky you're not still living behind bars, not to mention getting a bachelor's degree.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life.
Allison, please tell me what the fuck is a ring going to do? He's important to you, not Tyler, although Tyler is literally being irrational at the moment.
Trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
Exactly.
Seriously? That was childish. What is wrong with you?
No need to be so dramatic.
I'm the one who's being dramatic. Oh, God.
You know what's funny? This will not be brought up later on. That means that ring has no role in the story. Even if you keep the ring, it won't be mentioned. I would know. I played every scenario with every choice and it all ended up the same. I will remove this sin if the later episodes bring it up. Until then, sin yourself if you place stickers on your car. That is entirely sinful. I've never seen that before and hopefully never will.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off the pass.
Oh,
What'd you say your name was?
I didn't. I'm Tyler. Tyler Ronan.
Ronan, huh? Ronan as in the Ronans?
Uh-huh.
So, I never knew those girls had a brother.
We didn't. Nice talk.
Yeah. Enjoy your time in town, Tyler.
I imagine trans must be having very awkward moments such as this. Everywhere you go, always being judged so harshly. Although I won't refer to you as the gender you want me to refer to you as, I still know how to show respect and not judge you because you live a different lifestyle. People should do the same. This ain't a sin. I just want that to be clear.
Wow. It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Well, why did you agree to sell it then? That holds a lot of memories that you hold dearly with your sister. And there are also memories that will haunt you for the rest of your life. But you made the decision to sell it because the trauma it caused you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh.
This is a shed. If you need a shed to look as clean as a whistle, then you have rare issues.
In your big mouth. Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her. What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway. Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse. Oh, we forgot the key.
Now, you may think I'm going to sin the fact that these two can actually see their own memory. You would be wrong. This is actually unique and a step up from that sleeping simulator, aka Life is Strange 2. I still haven't done a Sins video for that. Episodes 2 to 5. Let me know if you guys would still like a Sins video from that. Still though, I have to merit this.
When we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah.
If that's new, meaning it never happened before, then what the fuck triggered it? Donut, you guys really should explain how your characters is getting these supernatural abilities.
But we know.
Hey Genius, how about unscrewing all the screws? That way you won't have to struggle taking off the plank. The only reason this was implemented in the game is because they wanted to show the players how strong Tyler is, because the game is trying to make you think Tyler is a man when really she is a girl. Donut, that's actually pathetic.
Tyler?
Wow, you're so easy to scare. That was very predictable.
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
Okay, there is no way Allison lost Tyler. I mean, how could she? There is no way Tyler managed to hide from Allison if he couldn't find a hiding place.
Wow. It doesn't seem real. Of course.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
This took place in 2005. Feminism and the LGBTQ wasn't as big as it is today. I can imagine it was hard for these people to live their lives. But Tyler is a girl. Most likely there is no hockey team for the girls, and it would be illegal for the school to allow Tyler to play on the boys team. Marianne should have just told her daughter the truth.
No to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me. I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of fire.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Allison and I will get along just fine. That is what I call relaxing. Oh, that's not a sin. But relaxing with some delicious hot cocoa is delicious. I'm a little concerned. Why? Well, the twins managed to make an exact replica of my lovely lady Allie 15 years in the past.
Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
So the game tries to make you feel bad for Tyler. For those of you who thinks the mother is evil for not seeing her daughter as her son, put yourself in her shoes. Now I know some of you will ask, what about when she chases Tyler with a rifle? We'll get to that. I know for a fact there is more than what we saw. Oh please, it's a fucking diary. Stop being so dramatic.
She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Now that is what I call a lost, disgusting mother. You never hurt your kids. If they're going through something, you help them.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison.
The way Tyler talks about her diary implies that there are stories and memories that will take her back to certain events in her childhood. It's not. It's a bunch of sentences and goblin drawings.
Remember that time we tried to cross the lake after it froze over?
Oh, yeah. How can I forget? Marianne lectured us for an hour.
Well, she wasn't wrong, at least. It was really dangerous. If we'd fallen in, no more goblins.
We grew up on this lake. We know how to spot thin ice.
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Seems we got a trespasser.
Wow, Sam, I get you drunk, but if you don't see Allison right in front of you, then you're more than drunk. You're fucking retarded. Also, how come you never heard of Tyler? She is Allison's twin sister. You mean to tell me Allison never mentioned a word about her sister? If she did, I would imagine she mentioned the name Tyler.
Ellie? What's going on here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
Wow, they're the same shit. I asked around and many women told me the word transvestites insults them. That's a sin on its own.
The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam. So, what are you doing here exactly?
Damn, that sound of a plane passing by is seriously taking forever to move on. Am I the only one who got annoyed by that?
Checking pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, it's, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Hey Sam, I'm sure you heard the story of her chasing her daughter with a rifle, right? It appears her mother tried to kill her daughter. Still think she deserved better than what she got? I'm sure there's more to it, although it's still a sin nonetheless.
I took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
In other words, your mother was a single woman and I did everything in my power to be able to bang her.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
It is not your business. I see you miss Marianne. I see she was something in your eyes, but that was 10 years ago and you need to move on.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. So...
If you can't solve a combination lock that was made for kids, you need to take a good look in the mirror and fix the issues. Also, how you never solved the combination lock if you're the one who helped their mother with the damn lock in the first place?
Going coworker? Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you.
It wouldn't be a donut game if there wasn't a weird character with a horrible voice actor playing the role.
Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
You know, I've seen many trans people before. I just went about my way. It is not my business, nor should it be. But wow, everyone in this game always end up in an awkward moment when they first see Tyler.
I don't have my phone on me. And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison? Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the internet.
Not only the old people, but I'm pretty sure no one will show their best fishing spots. Anyone young or old will definitely try to take their spot.
No way. The Trout King is still here.
Hey, have you still not picked anything out?
Uh.
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah, I saw it.
Allison, he literally just told you the Trout King is there.
He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Tom, how the hell did you manage to hear them way over there?
So, what are you thinking snack-wise? Are you a candy girl or a chips girl?
There is no reason why you can't pick both. Also, who the hell would choose candy over salty chips?
Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom. Oh, hi, Tessa. We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
Oh my god, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
We want to ask you some questions about her. You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
Sure, it's been a decade. That still doesn't mean you're not one of the few people who actually knew Mary Ann and what she was going through. Your reactions to that book pretty much gave you away.
Being a boy.
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Mary Ann was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry.
I'm overwhelmed, so I have a lot of things to do, cliche.
My advice to you would be to try to move on.
Oh yeah, Tyler, who is traumatized by her mother who chased her with a rifle, should just move on, not figure out what happened to Mary Ann at the end. That's great advice, Tessa. You should be a psychologist.
What happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. God's plan. Have a mother chase her 10-year-old daughter with a rifle and get stabbed and killed by her other daughter. Wow, I didn't know God can be such a being. This email says it's from November 2015, not 2005. You do not have any evidence to connect that theory to this email. The fact that this email is present right when Allison is snooping through Tessa's emails is only because the game demands it. Who the fuck only has 5 email tabs able to be clicked on?
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Too sincere. Tessa actually falls for this.
Everything in these notebooks.
Also, why would Allison be forgetting anything in Tessa's office? It's not like this is a locker room where Allison would be going in. There is nothing in this office that belongs to Allison.
We're back, with details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Marianne was having one of her days. You were trying, but she wasn't cooperating. The two of you started arguing, and you went in the office and cranked up that song you both loved.
And when was that?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
Well, our memories don't have the timestamps, but I could tell you right now it was in October 2004.
October 2004. That was when she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes. I don't know why. She always found a way to pay before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money. She sounded like she'd had enough of Delos Crossing. She said she was done with you and the whole town.
Was she having some sort of episode that day?
I can see it with that expression on your face. You are lying out of your teeth. If you claim to be a Christian, you know lying is a sin. So stop with the lies.
Fought many times.
Was it ever about me?
It was always about a lot of things. She was struggling with everything at the end.
Did you try to convince Marianne to send Tyler to some kind of program?
No. And I think you should go now.
Tessa, I'm here to figure out if Marianne tried to kill me because of who I am. Do you get that?
I do.
Then why won't you help me?
I truly don't understand what went on in her mind that day. And it will always be my deepest regret that I didn't see it coming.
Look at this asshole watching his wife being attacked by these two people.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
Well, smartass, this is a small town and people have lives and family they may want to get to. Don't you think?
Something's in the way.
It's just a desk. You can easily push it with the door using some muscle. Later you're gonna see Allison pushing it on her own. Only because the game doesn't want you going into this room unless it demands it.
Maybe Eddie would show.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Oh, okay. So now the game allows the player to walk into the break room.
Gross. This is heavier than I expected.
It's a small desk with 4 wheels, meaning you can push it with ease. Donut. That was lame ass shit.
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't, please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
You know, if I took a shot for every time they asked each other if they were okay, I would drop dead right about now.
Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at.
I know, right? Acting like you two are Sherlock Holmes, going from your childhood home to Tessa in the supermarket to Eddie at the police station, and you two still can't figure out what happened with your mother?
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I would say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by...
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being Usually, it's the other way around.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but Fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about Fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
What's wrong, Tyler? You expect the chief of the police to disobey the court's orders? Taking your anger on him is like taking your anger on the messenger. I get you lied to protect your sister, and that's something I would do if it was me. But you made that choice.
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18 then?
No, actually, that is a good question. Why didn't Tyler let Allison visit her when they both turned 18?
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
In my opinion, the biggest choice in the whole chapter. Neither of these choices end up differently. The only difference is that you're choosing different sides, but it all ends up with the same ending.
Look, Uncle, separating us like that did not help me heal. If anything, it was the opposite. Even if he had been dangerous, I'd have taken the risk. Being apart was that miserable.
I didn't know you felt that way, little moose.
It was hard to talk to you about it. I didn't want to seem ungrateful. Look, we've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You want to grab a bite first? It's on me. You out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm very curious to know what the fuck that is. I'm sure we'll know later during the other episodes, but for now, we'll just have to wait.
Mom, I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you! No, please. Please. Mom, no. Mom, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't... What?
A couple scenes here. Allison stabbed her with scissors in the back. How the hell did Marianne die so fast? It's not like Allison stabbed her in the heart or the brain. It was just the back. Also, even though Marianne died, her body should still float on water. It never came back up.
I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do.
Believe me, I know that acting is lame as hell, but at least it's miles better than that dried up shit Life is Strange 2. I'm telling you, I seen that video, I'm going to have at least 300 cents. Still, I have to merit this for being a step up to the last game.